Good evening, and welcome to the Mancunian way. I am back. It is just lonely little old me tonight, but you know what? You don't mind that. So tuck in, get your drinks, get your snacks, and let's kick back and have a little bit of a chat for the next sort of 30, 40 minutes. But I've got a little bit of a question to ask you all before we get going. If you can all do me a little favour, I banged a poll out on Twitter at Horsey Sitter because earlier on we did say this stream was going to be a bit different. It was going to be like our Thursday night, but on a Friday night. Sadly, because of bonfire night and commitments, other people couldn't make tonight. So what we're going to do is we are going to just do a match preview this evening, and we're going to move what we were going to talk about tonight, what I did tweet out earlier, to next Thursday. So we're going to talk about the fans, old versus new. We're going to talk about the Riyad Mahrez conundrum, and we're going to talk about January sales all next Thursday, as well as a little bit of a Brentford preview as well. So tonight we thought we'd do a Fulham preview, but here is the caveat. Are you ready? Before I say hello to everyone, would you like a double header this evening? Would you like, it's going across your screen at 11 p.m. tonight, a little stream on Hey Jude? It's not clickbait, because I'm not going to say we're signing him. I'm just going to go through the news that has come out today regarding Jude Bellingham. I'm not going to mention it in here at all. This is just going to be a match preview for Fulham. If you want to do the Jude Bellingham one, let me know in the comments at 11 o'clock this evening. With a brand new thumbnail as well that I've me and somebody else behind the scenes has been working on. And I want to big up them big time for how helpful they're being. I'm just wipe my camera. My camera's got all weird. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, there it is there. Just so you all know. FIFA is in the house. How are you, buddy? Good evening. You're at your age, don't worry. You just lurk around as you're playing Xbox. What you playing? The new COD? Modern Warfare 2? What you playing? Let me know. Modern Warfare, whatever it is, 2, 3. Yes, Blue. Alec Johnson's in the house. Will be a hard game. Will be, and we'll go through everything our boss has mentioned as well. All about today in his presser. Evening, Brian Gardner. How are you? Lovely to see you on live, mate. And thank you for your lovely comments underneath the videos. They do make me smile. Barry's in the house. Good evening. Come on, Sitter. Super City's in the house, as always. Thank you, mate. Pardo Oaks giving it a big old thumbs up. Thank you, buddy. Zahab is here. Hello. Cheryl, not seen you before. You knew, but welcome to the channel. Always welcome new people. Or maybe you've been lurking. That's okay as well. But we love to see new people in the comments or names I don't always familiar with, but it is great to see them. So welcome to the channel, and I hope you do enjoy it. And I hope it's your brand of wine or whatever you drink. Tea, coffee. I hope it is your brand and you like enjoying it. Pardo Oaks wants to do an 11 o'clock one. Hi, Martin, all in the chat. Neil Handstock's gone, sure, why not? I just want to show off the new thumbnail. That's what it is. You should do a City career mode. Hold that thought during the World Cup. That may come on during the World Cup. Now I've got my PS5 sat right there and my brand new FIFA 23, which I'll actually show you all. Now, if people would like a little bit of FIFA 23 on there, don't matter, we're not monetized, so we won't get done for that. We're not even monetized. Yeah. Let us know. Yes, it would be good to bring him as Bernardo may go. Brian, not yet. Whoa. Save it. If you want to do it, put yes to 11 o'clock. Just put in the chat, yes to 11 p.m. If you want an 11 p.m. stream. Just for half an hour or so. Just but it won't be anything about, it's no clickbait. I'm not saying he's signing. I just want to go through the details of today and what's been said. Been lurking, what people call it. Gomez is not good enough for our first team. Alan's in the house. Here he comes. Batten down the hatches. Miserable boys here. His fault for the goal midweek and also nearly. No, there wasn't his fault for the goal at all, Alan. It was Diaz's fault. Didn't pick his man. Not his fault as he was a panic buy. Well, we don't know if it was a panic buy. There you go. Yes to 11 p.m. Let me know. Yes or no. The more yeses, the more chance we're coming back at 11. So, Manchester City take on Fulham FC tomorrow at a very rare 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon game. Wow. 3 p.m. on a Saturday. You don't get many of them in a tin anymore. Trust me, you don't. And generally, we're the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 6:30 Mars, Saturn, and everything else we get stuck on. We never 3 p.m. on a Saturday. So, but we noticed they're doing it on bonfire night because everyone's going to bonfires tomorrow night and firework displays. Yeah, let's throw City on at 3 o'clock. Yeah, that'll be always a good choice. But yes, Manchester City are playing Fulham. Now, before I get into Pep Guardiola's presser today, I'm just going to run through the last few sort of times we've played Fulham. Fulham haven't actually beaten us since that loose. Now, here we go. I'm going to show you all dinosaurs now. Cast your minds back to Sven-Göran Eriksson. Cast your minds back to Roy Hodgson at Fulham. Manchester City played Fulham FC at the Etihad on the 12th of April, 2009. I think it was Sven, or was it? Who was it? No, it wasn't Sven. It was Mark Hughes. Scrap that. It was Mark Hughes. They beat us twice. One to April 26, 2008, and then they beat us 12th of April 09 with Mark Hughes. So there was Sven, there was Mark Hughes, and we got beat twice by them. And on both occasions, they beat us at the Etihad. That is a key to all that. The 2 times they have actually beaten us is at the Etihad. I'm telling you now, it is mad how the 2 times Fulham have actually taken 3 points off Manchester City was at the Etihad. Yeah, thank you, Pardo. So it was 3-2, and then the other one was 3-1 under you. So remember that now. So, if you would have any doubt about tomorrow, this would be the one. Because the only time they've beaten us is at the Etihad. The last time we got beat at Craven Cottage, and I will get that for you as well, was 5th of November. This is just heartbreaking. 17 years ago was the last time they beat us at Fulham. Was the 5th of November 2005. They beat us 2-1 at Craven Cottage. That was the last time they beat us at Craven Cottage. They then beat us 29th of April 2006. They beat us 2-1. I think that was the Bernardo Carradi Samaras show. Sure it was. They then beat us on the 26th of April 2008, again at the Etihad, in that Sven-Göran Eriksson game, 3-2. And they then beat us when we were 2-0 up, by the way. We came back and they beat us 3-2. I think Kamara scored the winner. So I am trying to remember. And then it was 12th of April 2009, where Manchester City got beat. Stephen Ireland scored, giving the Blues a 1-0 lead. And then obviously Clint Dempsey, Dixon Atuhu, former Manchester City graduate from the academy. And then Clint Dempsey again, the American, banging himself a cheeky brace to give Fulham all 3 points. Yeah, so we've not had the greatest time against Fulham. And we played them last season as well, may I add, in the FA Cup, as I remember. And the one thing they did do, they were very, very good at, they weren't scared of us. That's one thing you've got to look at with Marco Silva's teams. Marco Silva's teams, who is the manager of Fulham, are very attacking, very forward thinking. They don't go and park buses. That's not Fulham's MO. They don't park any bus. There's not a Leicester City on the horizon here. Trust me now. This is not This is not, say, Leicester City from King Power last week. 10-man wall. Don't move. This is not what Fulham will do. Fulham will come and have a go. And do you know what? I can't wait for this game. I think this will make it such an entertaining football match. I really do. Let me just jump in some of your comments and then I'll go through what the boss has said to us today. Charlie's back. I was going to message you. I was going to DM you on Twitter, mate, because I'm wondering where you've been for a little while. Would you like them FIFA streams back? Let us know. Listen, do you know the email that's down there, the Mancunian Way 1894 at gmail.com? That can be used. If you've got any ideas or you've got any suggestions, don't just bang it in the comments. Email us. I will always respond back. I will generally respond back the same day as well. Any suggestions, any ideas for the channel, send them to us. We will take them all into consideration. There is talk of a FIFA stream. That is not off the table. It is something we are looking at, but that's something we may look at during a World Cup, because I will not be doing watch-alongs to the World Cup. No, thank you. This is a Manchester City channel, not a boring Gareth Southgate channel. Thank you very much. But Charlie, welcome back, mate. Missed you loads. Michael Feeney says, yes, Sean fancies 11 o'clock one. Gomez did nothing wrong for the goal midweek. Listen, Gomez did not have a great game. I agree with Alan on that, defensive, but it wasn't his fault for the goal. Charlie, big up, mate. They're all loving Charlie being back. Yeah, Pardo Oaks, yeah, that was heartbreaking game, that one. Always is when you're 2-0 up, isn't it? Fulham have looked impressive so far. They have. I'll go through Fulham's position in the league in a moment. Underestimate Fulham at your peril. Exactly. There's a lot of fans probably thinking this is a little bit of a walkover tomorrow. Take that right out of your mind. So anyone on the chat, give the stream a like, only 10 of you like. Yeah, please smash that like button. Please smash it. If you want to share it around Facebook, Instagram, everywhere right now, we'll probably be looking like we're going to be back at 11 o'clock with the Jude Bellingham stream. Dangerous opponent, play good football, but we are weak at the back. I'm giving you a bit of a double header because of the letdown earlier on. Remember, they beat us. Yeah, they did different. I mean, City are different gravy. I'll give you that, Alec. But we struggled against them last season, to be fair, Alec, as well. And this is the same team with one or two better players in there now. Definitely Super City. I'm with you, mate. Fulham went 1-0 up. They did. They absolutely did. Carvalho did play in there. Obviously, the new now Liverpool winger. Adam Quinn, good to see you, mate. Happy Bonfire Eve to you all, by the way. Full team out tomorrow. Ooh, will it? We'll discuss that as well. 5-0 or 4-1 to score one from a set piece. Whoa, we're going really confident. I do like it. I like a bit of confidence. City will win tomorrow. I'm positive 4-1. There's a lot of positivity. We like it. Get it going. Let's get that positive energy going. Evening, Ocean. Spade dust. Sorry, mate. I'd force him a bit. Yeah, I agree. Gomez wasn't amazing, but I don't think any of the fullbacks of the club are. City don't play that way. I disagree with you on that. I think Walker can defensively do it. I know you will disagree on that, but Scarecrow boy, but Walker can defend. For once, Fulham have bought wisely. They have, and they've bought a very good midfielder as well. Very solid midfielder they bought. Need a good start, plenty of pace. Got to have the confidence against teams that don't park the bus. You know what? That's what I'm thinking will make it such an entertaining game tomorrow. I didn't think I'd be going to a Fulham match at the ETIHAD excited, but I am, because I know how Fulham are going to play, and it will just make it such a better spectacle for the game. Dudley's gone 4-1. What a 4-1s tonight. Good evening, Dudley. Hope you're good, mate. I think both teams will score 3-1 to City. That midfield is class for Fulham. It is. Charlie, you haven't told me where you've been, mate. I don't need to tell me where you've been. Just tell me you're all right. Because we have missed you here on the channel, mate. It's sold out. We're going to talk about that on Thursday. That's coming into the show on Thursday, Charlie. Because it was sold out on Wednesday and then there was about 10,000 empty seats everywhere. So we're going to talk about that on Thursday, about this sold out stuff. Blue Heart's in the house. Is he hiding? Is he scared of me? Can he see me? Let me know, Blue Heart. Mitrovic, tricky. He is. And he's a goal getter. One thing Fulham have got in that is going to help them in this Premier League, they have a goal getter. They have a goal threat. And Mitrovic, maybe he didn't do it at Newcastle, but at Fulham, the guy is an absolute lethal machine. He's not Erling Haaland lethal, but he's lethal to definitely keep them up. Now, Pep Guardiola's press conference today talked about it. Now, he's talked about different things. Now, he talked about Gerard Piqué's retirement. Happy retirement, good luck, but we're not talking about that here. The first part that came up about Fulham was obviously the panic of Erling Haaland suddenly being out of this Manchester City football team at the moment. Pep kind of alluded those fears a little bit for everyone, but did he? Let's hear what the boss has to say. He said he's much better. We'll decide today. A good step. He starts training. We see this afternoon. We consider himself, his options, his opinion, the doctor's opinion, 90 minutes or less minutes. We shall see. So the decision on Haaland to play tomorrow was made a few hours ago. It was made this afternoon. So there you go. Then went on to ask about Julian Alvarez, the Argentinian sensation. Talked about, can he play 3 games in a week? He played at the King Power last week and struggled a little bit, but I think the team did in the style of play. Played on Wednesday night against Seville, and second half, the guy was electric. First half, again, it was just the team around him wasn't there, but put him with the first team and the kid will come alive. So second half, he was there. And could he play again tomorrow? He said he's so young, and at that age, he can play every day. I've got an issue with that. He's the same age as Haaland, if not slightly older. Can Haaland play every game, every day then? No. So I wish Pep wouldn't say certain stuff like that, because Alvarez is not a kid. We've gone into this mindset of Alvarez being 18, 19 years old. He's 22. He's not 18 and 19. Where's this that he's a kid come from? He's 22. 22 is not a kid in footballing terms. Trust me. The guy we might talk about at 11 o'clock. Now, that's more of a kid. Other fitnesses as well. He talks about Manu is okay. Akanja, Calvin and Kyle Walker. So Calvin Phillips and Kyle Walker are out of the game tomorrow afternoon. No Kyle Walker, no Calvin Phillips. I'm starting to doubt they will go to the World Cup now, full stop, because they're just not going to have the games in the legs. There is 3 games left before the World Cup, and I just don't see them making it, sadly. Don't think Southgate will risk it. I think if anything, he's probably going to risk Walker more than Calvin, because of Calvin's history of injuries. I think he'll probably, because I don't know, because he could, I don't know what, I mean, I can't speak for bloody Southgate. He was then asked about opponents tomorrow, Fulham Football Club. He said, was he surprised at them? He said, not surprised at all. See what they did in the Championship and the transfer market. Like someone said earlier, very shrewd in the market. I think it was Charlie. Manager is exceptional. They have a good processing behind. Under pressure, can use long balls to Mitrovic or second balls for them. Obviously, down, little header, run on, turn, bang. A top good team. No surprise drew against Liverpool, and they've continued that way from day one. Now, there has been a lot of chat recently about Phil Foden. From me as well. Why has Phil Foden not been starting football matches recently? And Pep went on to answer that. I am going to come back into the comments. I'm not ignoring you all. If you can smash that like, please do. That'd be brilliant for you all. But he did talk about it. He said him and Riyad and Grealish and Bernardo and Gundogan and De Bruyne have been on the bench. Not an issue. Has Foden been on the bench as much as De Bruyne? Yes. De Bruyne's been on less than Foden. Has he been on the bench as much as Riyad? Yes. Has he been on the bench as much as Bernardo? No. Bernardo's been starting more. For me, anyway. If Foden's now going to be compared to Gundogan and Mahrez, I'm worried. Gundogan's 31, 32, and he's not a general starting 11. And Mahrez, we're going to talk about next week. There's a bit of a conundrum about them at the moment. There's the Riyad Mahrez conundrum and what you do. Phil Foden, for me, is one of the first names on this team sheet. One of the first names. So this rotation, bollocks, he's just not with me. Phil Foden should be one of the first names alongside Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland. There should be 4 names on that team sheet above all. Edison, which people will be shocked at. Haaland, Foden, KDB. They're the 4 that go straight in. For me, anyway. Said no player plays because they play. In Dortmund, we played to qualify first, and De Bruyne didn't play. Yes, but he changed it at Dortmund because we were already qualified. You gotta look at the context of things. But I do get what he's saying. I do. It's like Wednesday night. I knew in the 60th minute he'd bring on his first team because it's like nearly €3 million a win. So he's probably thinking, I want to win. My ego's took over. I know I've played some of the kids. Crap, I'm bringing on Bernardo, De Bruyne, Roderick. We're getting beat 1-0. On you go, boys. And it works. So maybe he's got a point. I don't know. He also then went on to ask about the World Cup impact in the season. I am going to come to the comments, so I do apologise. Said, I want to be honest, seeing like I see our players, how they run, competing duels, I'm not concerned at all in the last 6-7 days together. Next Saturday starts World Cup preparation or holidays. What I saw, everyone is committed, is what we have to do. He was then asked about PK. I'm not going into that. Said training versus Haaland helped to prepare for Mitrovic. We don't have time. Recovery yesterday. We're tired. Some players who didn't play will play tomorrow. So that tells you a little hint of the starting 11. The players played them in the past. Long balls to Mitrovic is a big guarantee we'll lose the ball. Prepare for the second ball. Dangerous player. How many goals he can score last season. He's scoring goals. Natural competitor and pushes defenders to the limit. And that is exactly what we have said all along. What I've said all evening so far, to be totally honest with you. Okay. Back into your comments. And I'm going to have to really catch up. I really do apologise there at this point. There's loads. I'm way behind. I'm sorry. I'm going to rush through them, but I'm going to give them the time it does require because you took the time to comment, and I thank you for that. I can see you this evening. Couldn't last time. You need better glasses than Blue Art. Good to see you back on the chat, Charlie, mate. It really is, It is good. And Dale's back as well. I'm loving this. This is taking me back. MCFC Dublin Ireland. See you tomorrow in Manchester. Yes. Anyone who just want to come and see me, I will be hanging around probably the City Square before the game. Haaland will be on the bench. I think he starts tomorrow, Pardo. I think he starts. I do. Maybe I'm wrong. I think he starts. I think Alvarez drops back to the bench. Mitrovic also does it for Serbia. Very impressive. It is. Haaland will start. Fine, mate. Good. Just we've all missed you, Charlie. Hello, Michael. There's a lot of hellos going on. City should go for Nkunku baller. I'd agree with you, but we got Alvarez. That's my issue with that, Sahib. If we hadn't bought Alvarez, yes, all day long. But we have Alvarez. That's why I don't think we'll go for Nkunku. I think Nkunku will go to Chelsea. Yeah, I'm with Sean. I think he goes to Chelsea. I think all our eggs are going to be in a certain Dortmund basket. Sean Fogarty, maybe Liverpool. Jesse Lingard is still a kid almost. Like 45, isn't it? Enjoy your day, Dulban and mate. Yeah, you have a great day over at the ETIHAD, Dale. Alvarez ain't 6'4" and carrying a lot more weight. True, true, true. No, I get that. Pep, you say the same about Sterling. I think Potts. Do you know what, Blue Art? That's a great point. Because Pep, do you remember Egan Riley? He talked about Egan Riley, how impressed he was of him and how amazing he is coming out the academy, and he can't wait, and he's one of the best youngsters he's seen. And then he goes to Burnley. I'm like, okay, then, Pep. I'm sure, like Blue Art says, does he just talk these players up? And he doesn't actually mean it. I don't know. Yes, Tyrone is in the house. Hello, buddy. Hello, Tyrone. Calvin will be fit. I don't think he goes, Ada. I don't think he gets risks. And if he goes, I think he's going to be on the reserve squad. Phil is still bouncing with his new. Hey, bloody, I would with $250,000 a week, Blue Hat. Sal Michael, there's 6 of us that I know, but tell you what, you're going to have a stonker. You're going to have a stonker, innit? 6 of them all over. Bernardo should always be in the team for me. I second that, third that, fourth that, and fifth that, and everything 100% with that. Mara's reached peak last season. I think he's fallen away for some known reason. Come back to that on Thursday, Blue Hat. Keep that in your mind, though. If you remember it, that is. I'm joking. Blue Art likes a bit of banter. Where anyone goes, don't be calling Blue Art old. Blue Art likes a bit of banter. 30 on the chat, hit the like. Exactly. Thank you. Enjoy your trip. You're overanalyzing the Foden thing. Maybe I am. Do you know what, Pardo? Maybe I am. Maybe it's because I love Foden so much and I just want to get kid guy in the team all the time. Something funny? Give me a clue. Give me a clue. I'll be honest, looking at it, really, I think we're doing well, keeping our players safe. Now they don't come back safe, then we should worry. Blue Out marriage has been crap since we bought him. Stephen Dempsey's not having this off you. Not having it. He's not having the Mahrez love here. Excuse me. I already know I'm going to find a way. Yeah, we'll keep you entertained here in the Mancunian way. We've got quizzes, all sorts of things planned. Trust me. Like I said, we may get the FIFA streams back up and running again. Now I've got my PS5. Think a few games after the cut, we'll see maybe our strongest team for both. That is spot on. And with Tyrone, he's on fire here tonight. It was a Halloween curse. What? Not seeing me? that's not a curse. That's a good thing not to see me, Blue Hat. I don't think Haaland's been injured. They're just giving him a breather. You bloody conspiracy theorists. Shut up, you conspiracy theorists. What are you doing here? He's totally fine. He's putting his feet up for 4 weeks next week. Thanks, Dale. I hope you're all great, mate. I hope your grandson a brilliant time, Manchester United tomorrow. Yeah. Many Blues want Mahrez out. What do you think, Martin? Can I keep it till Thursday, Alec, and you don't shout at me? Only because Mahrez is one of our main topics on Thursday. And I don't want to go into it, that's all. Don't shout at me for that. I just don't want to rinse and repeat myself for next week. That's all it is, Alec. It's summer. I will open up on. That sounds so wrong. He certainly hasn't shown up much. Yes, sir. We need a left winger in the summer. Sod off you. Mahrez has a clause in his contract. The only problem is what is going on here with his Mahrez slander? Must stop taking the humour out of my jokes. Oh, dearie me. We've got that Friday. The Wolves out. Is it a full moon? I'm with you, Charlotte. I'll watch England about it. I'll watch some because I'm a football fan. Because you never know, you might find a cheeky little deal in January. Right. Okay, then. Team for tomorrow. What we thinking? Because if we look at our opponents in this elusive Premier League so far, if we go through some of their latest results and we go through where they are in the table. Excuse me. Really got burps on tonight. Fulham are absolutely flying high in 7th position which not many people probably would have had them off. Now, they had a cracking start to the season. They kicked off with a 2-2 draw against Fulham and against Liverpool. Everyone thought Liverpool were going to trounce them. Remember that dry pitch from Klopp? And they did well in the first 3 games. They drew 2 and won 1. So to go undefeated in your first 3 games is quite an achievement for a promoted club. Now, everyone thinks it's that promoted club bounce. But then they went to Arsenal, made a good account of themselves. Only got beat by squeaky 2-1. They beat high-flying Brighton and Hove Albion at the time, still under Graham Potter. They won away at Forest. They just got beat against Tottenham. They drew against... And see, every time I look at... The only time they've properly been smacked this year, if I'm totally honest, the only time Fulham have been properly taken apart was Newcastle at home at Craven Cottage. That is the only time. And Newcastle are flying like 4th, 5th in the league at the minute. So do you know what? You've got to give Marco Silva and Fulham the credit. You really, really have. They have been doing fantastic this summer, this season. They were very, very cute and clever in the transfer market. They've been very wise. I'm trying to think of the guy they bought. Because someone just banged it in the chat. Can you remember? Charlie, you might know. It was the midfielder they bought, and he's like turned out to be absolute mustard. Can you let me know? That'd be good. But yeah, Manchester City tomorrow. What I would do is, this is my team for tomorrow. I would go full strength. Edison's back in goal. I'm going Cancelo left back. I'm going Akanji, Laporte, and I think he'll play Stones at right back. Rodri in the middle, number 6. KDB, Bernardo Silva. And then your front 3 will be very, very simple. Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, Erling Haaland. That'll be the team tomorrow. My prediction. Now, people tell me, oh, not sure about that. Give me your teams. Tell me where I'm wrong tomorrow. Tell me where I'm wrong. I just think Stones at right back will give that out ball that we need. Because Akanji has been doing okay at fullback, not great. Been caught out with a little bit of pace, but Stones can deal with that. He can drop 2 or 3 yards, bring the ball out nicely. John Stones is the best ball-playing centre-back or defender we have at the football club, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me in the comments. But honestly, I think John Stones is the best ball-playing defender we have at the football club. So when he plays on that right-back situation, I have no issue. The only thing you're going to have to realise is, if you're going to do that, you're not going to get the overlap. That's why I want Foden on the right. Foden on the right will help not having the overlap. If you go with someone like Mahrez will wait for the overlap. John Stones will not give you that. Don't think Gomez plays. He could throw Aki to left back, Cancelo to right back, if he wanted to do that. If he wanted to get Cancelo back to his natural position, then you can overlap. I'm just thinking of which one you'd have to do. Because if you're going to play Stones, you're going to have to play Foden wide right. You won't be able to play him wide left. That you do with Grealish. But tell me, who's winning the World Cup? Argentina. Total guess, mate. Total guess that. Somebody call me a new pumpkinhead. We need a pacey winger to lead our transition. Grealish, far too slow. I'm with the Grealish. I like Grealish. I don't think Grealish and Mahrez go together. Grealish and Foden do. They were very good against the Dippers, who were. Foden will be a really hard game. There will be. We'll be doing my best 11. We have seen a lifetime during the World Cup. It'll be good to see you. Ooh. Good idea for a show, that. All-time 11. Might do that. And I've also got a bit of breaking news for you at the end. I can confirm. I have actually, and I've got the message to prove it. Neil Anstott's gone. Edison, Stones, Kanji, Diaz, Cancelo. So I have just swapped Laporte out. That's all you've done for me. Foden, Hart. Yeah, you've done exactly. Basically, you've done 10 of my 11, mate. We're just disputing over Laporte or Diaz, and I'm happy with either of them. Either of those. Neil Anstott's spot on, mate, for me. Edison, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo, Stones. So who have you got it right back then? Who have you gone with fullbacks there, Sean? Just so I know it. Gundogan. So you've dropped KDB. Ooh, KDB plays tomorrow, Sean. Got to. Surely. I prefer teams attacking us. It suits us. It will. Nottingham Forest, anyone? Cafe the Casual. You didn't have to change your name, mate. I didn't mean you had to change your name, but thank you. You can go back to your Moss side or wherever it was. I don't mind. I reckon they'll try and do another Leicester from last week. I don't blue out. I think they're coming having a go. There it is. Palfinio. That's the guy who has absolutely ran Fulham. To me, he's up there as one of the bargains of the summer. Bargains of the summer. If Alvarez plays, our system will be different. Where does Alvarez play? You're talking about up front, Alec? You're talking about on the wing? Let me know. With Mitrovic hitting us on the break. Could be. John Stones is so reliable. He's never available for me at the best centre-back pairing at the moment. He's a Kanji and Ake. Ake, I'm totally with you. And Ake, I think he's been outstanding. But Stones, sorry, I think I disagree with you on that. He's not reliable when it comes to injuries at the moment. I agree with you. But playing, I have no doubts about John Stones. It's just, I think at the moment, there's probably a little bit of that Sterling-Pep relationship going on between them. Ake at left back, yeah. Listen, I'm happy with that. Fulham, all right, I get you now. Grealish and Gomez with the overlap on S or even S-Band. Gomez will be nowhere near that tomorrow. I'll be shocked if Gomez is anywhere near that team tomorrow, mate. I think he'll be on the bench. Stones right back. You know, hey, listen, opinion, mate. Where's your news? No, not. Whoa, cheeky sword. Cheeky sword. I tell you what, it'd be a bloody miracle. Gundogan for Rodri. No, Rodri didn't play, though, did he? Rodri, and Pep's already said today, those who didn't start will start tomorrow. And that was Rodri then. Up front. Do you know what we've got to do with Alvarez, Alec? We've got to start learning to play to his strengths. We've got to stop this. It's not Haaland. He's not Haaland. If you notice what we do, you see Rodri and Gundogan, they're doing it at bloody Leicester all the time. They're trying to slap balls in. And the kid wants the ball. Do you know what the best way I can describe Alvarez to me watching him at River Plate? And this is going to sound so bad because I'm not going to say it, I'm going to change the player. I was going to say reminds me of Vardy. And I don't mean that in the disrespectful way. Talking about the way he runs on. So you could play ball down the line, very much go back to Wednesday night. That ball from Kevin in behind Alvarez to run onto. That's where Alvarez shines. That's what I mean by the Vardy, to run onto something. Don't mean the long ball crap. When you try and play it into feet to the fella with his back to goal, he's not going to do that. That's not Alvarez's strength. That's Haaland. Haaland's back to goal, ball in, give, go, turn and go. That's what Haaland does. Or he comes in late and scores at the back stick. Alvarez doesn't do that. Alvarez isn't going to hold the ball up, lay it off, turn and spin. Won't do that. You're going to play Alvarez. You've got to play to his bloody strengths. Stones right back for me. The only reason I have KB is because we have Chelsea midweek. Does he go full strength midweek though, Sean? Does he? I'm not sure. Evening might not be good. I am. Quick reminder to you all. Do you want an 11 o'clock stream? Because I'm going to end it in 5 minutes to set it up about Jude Bellingham. And it is not clickbait. I will say this again. There's nearly 40 people on. This is not a clickbait show. I'm not going to come on at 11 o'clock and say to everyone, Jude Bellingham signing for Manchester City. What I'm going to do is the news broke today that it came from Blue Moon Forum, from someone who was very reliable in terms of the Erling Haaland stuff. And there's also been a lot. I don't follow Blue Moon Forum. The guys I follow is like Jan. Yes, 11 tonight, mate. Jan Jagerfjörtoft. That's the guy you need to follow about this stuff. And I'm also going to talk about the Dortmund relationship with Manchester City and why Manchester City are in the pole position. No, I'm not going to sit here and say he's definitely signing. I've heard from a mate of a friend of a friend. It's not that stream. I'm going to talk about the Jude Bellingham situation and why it makes sense with the news today. That's all. It's not a clickbait for anyone comes on and goes, this is clickbait. No, it's not. Because I'm not saying. 24 on 35 like, but just, yeah, that's 11 o'clock tonight. I will end in 5. Jack Harlow, because my missus is out, and I just might as well give you boys some entertainment and girls. Plus, I'm really pumped at the minute on this channel. I'm more pumped than I've ever been to get videos out and content out for you absolute fantastic people. And you deserve it because we missed last night. So, and also the post-match is going to be Sunday, not tomorrow. I'll explain why in a minute. Just for being so patient with my family situation. I want to give back. So that's why I want to do it. Jack Harlan forward. Jack Harlan forward in front 3. Yes, definitely. Yes, I'm Andrew W. You've read my mind, buddy. Read me mind. I got that wrong. Alvarez poor control with his back to goal. That's why we've got to stop playing the ball into his feet with his back to goal. He's not Haaland. It must be hard for the players, though, to go from Haaland to him. It must be hard. That's my worry. I don't want rinse and repeat for Jesus because I think he's better. Coming on to that in a bit, Andrew. Promise you, mate. Akanji right back for me. No. Centre back. I think he's been caught out a couple of times now. 11 tonight, yes, mate. Is this Blue Moon Forum? Is it this? It's not. I'm talking about it. I'm not going off the guy blue. I'm talking about the whole situation, Charlie. Not just one guy on said that. This is where I'm at, Charlie. This is the guy I follow. Trust me. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Andrew. Like Aguero to Jaco. Yeah, because it was so similar. Might turn around to where will you be at the ground? I will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow, probably going into the car park. I won't be there till about 20 past 2, quarter past 2, because I pick family up, that's all, and I'm in the blue car park. So about quarter past 2, I will be around, City Square. I'll be around there at quarter past 2. So if you're around City Square about quarter past 2, come say hello. And tell me who you are as well, because I can't see faces. People come up to me at the same and go, "Hey, Martin." I'm like, when you're like, I only see your name. There's no camera. It's like, I think people need to realize that. You know what I mean? In the terms of I can't see faces. So if you're gonna come on, great, but tell me who you are, please. Please tell me who you are. Because I just feel so rude at times. All right, I didn't realize you tweeted that. Yeah, that's why. You got another family mate who's lot on it? Yes, I do. Right, who is the ref tomorrow? The ref tomorrow, funnily enough, I will get that for you right now, is... where is it? I've got it all up. See, this is how ready I am, prepared. I'm ready. We have got, where's the lineups? No, where's it gone here? Just had it all up. Where's it gone? Oh, I'll get it for you now. Someone's probably already put it in the bloody chat, haven't they? Beat me to it. Clever so-and-sos. Clever so-and-sos. Right. A referee tomorrow is Darren England. Darren England is going to be the referee tomorrow. And so far this season, he's officiated 6 Premier League matches, showing 18 yellow cards and 1 red card in that time. He's 37 years old and he hands out around about an average of 3.2 cards per game. He's from Doncaster. So there you go. The referee is Darren England. The assistants are Dan Robertson and Nick Greenhay. And the 4th official, Robert Jones. And the VAR is Stuart Atwell. So tell me whether you were interested in that. There you go. Right, I'm going for Manchester's big score prediction tomorrow. I'm going for a Manchester City win. I'm gonna say 3-1. I think Fulham score because of the Mitrovic factor. I think Mitrovic, if he's fit and he plays, he scores. But Manchester City win 3-1, and I think Haaland gets a brace with a cheeky little Phil Foden throw it in. And only because they're both in my fantasy team as well. So, yeah, that's what I think. 3-1, 6-1. It was... I'll have a look in a minute, Charlie. I've got screenshots and everything for the show ready. Might be doing a great job. It's hard on your own, mate. I know, I do try. 4-1. It's tough on tomorrow. The quad chasers weren't able to get a win. Hey, listen, Quad Father's getting that win for us tomorrow, Vader. Vader's not joined us tonight because he's taking his wonderful wife, who allows him to come on to these streams, out for a birthday. So big happy birthday to your wife, Vader. And thank her as well for allowing us to take their time with you away. Whatever it takes to win for me. 4-1 City. KDB goal tomorrow, possibly. Grealish scores tomorrow. Hope so. Just bloody hope so. Good job, Martin. Thank you. Right, I am back at 11 p.m. So we're going to end it there. Big thank you to everyone. Hit that like button on the way out. There was over 40 of you in. It should be 40 likes, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button. We will be back in 40 minutes with a brand new thumbnail. And, hey, Jude, is he Manchester City bound? We'll discuss it all at 11 o'clock. See you later, Blues. 40 minutes. See you there.